Hi Capricorn, thanks for joining me for the April 2018 Tarot Scopes with Animal Totem cards. As always, we're going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my creation, followed by the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which is also my creation. I have all sorts of stuff that I make related to spiritual growth, books, decks, t-shirts, all sorts of fun stuff. If you visit my site, you can find out more about that. Also, I'm offering a limited time reading. It is the equinox reading, which actually occurred on March 20th, but it's the reading that for the season ahead. I've done this for myself for years. I've done it myself. I always do cardinal ingress. When the sun changes signs and we move into a new season, I always run that chart against mine. And what it is, it's an astrology reading, but it's a psychic reading. I use the astrology chart because of the timing, and that really helps with the timing. And we look at the equinox chart as it relates to your chart, and what the energies that are at work and what you can expect for the upcoming season. And I also pull an animal totem card. It is a psychic reading. It's not just anal, astrology stuff, but it's just another tool. I can do you a reading through the cards. I can do you a reading through the astrology. But for timing and stuff, astrology always seems to be, the tool, my go-to tool for that. So that's going to be available, but I'm recording these readings earlier, before the equinox, but the equinox is on March 20th, and I'll probably keep them up on my site available until the first week in April or so. And they're very, very good reading. Like I said, I've done them for myself. Used to do them all the time, but then I started doing YouTube, and I kind of got off on this other track, and I ran them the other day. Go, man, the equinox is coming up. I used to run those charts, and I did it again. It's like, man, why did I ever stop doing these? Because I get a lot out of it, but it's totally optional. Here's your free reading for April, Capricorns. Well, it looks like we're starting out with, we're getting some struggle stuff going on. These first couple cards are cards of struggle. Feel like you're fighting against a lot of different things are coming at you, maybe bills you have to pay or people, different people, and you feel there's just like, oh, these two cards together is almost like, gosh, will this ever end? Is this ever going to end, or how am I ever going to get through this, or how am I ever going to get past this? Well, you are going to get through it, and you are going to get past it, because you have the two biggest cards of victory and triumph, especially when these two are shown together. This is a card of victory and triumph. This is a card of victory and triumph. So the two of them together, and it could be two separate things, because it seems like there's more than one thing that you're up against here. I'm looking at what I'm hearing. I'm seeing 70. It's actually 7 of rods, but I'm seeing 70. Well, I hope it's not 70 things you're up against. That would be pretty. That would be pretty, or maybe 60 or 70. I think it's 60 or 70. Has to do with some monetary amounts for many of you. 60 to 70. And there's a 7 there too. And this is a 7. So 70. Or maybe it's the year 1970. Maybe is that when you were born, or somebody was born, or your parents got married, or whatever, something. Could have to do with something having to do with the year 1970. But that was just, and let that happen too. If you see little things in these cards, definitely go with it, because that's what they were made for, and it does, they are magical in that way. Things will pop out at you, and even if it looks like it's like that's 7 of, but it looked like 7-0, let that happen. But regardless of 70, whatever, things are turning around big time for you. And you're seeing a path. You see the way to go. After, like here, you can't see the way to go with your head down and looking at everything that went wrong down here. But now you've got your head up, you've got the world in your hand. Oh, I see the way to go. And what are you looking at? You're looking at this 6 of rods, this triumph, this wonderful thing. This is you, by the way. This is the earth sign person, male or female. This is the earth sign person, the Taurus, the Capricorn, the Virgo, and it's probably you. Because we have the 2 of rods here, not only is that a card of seeing your future, seeing your path, seeing the direction to go, the 2 of rods is a card of partnership. So this could be another earth sign partner that you're going to you know, you're making a future with. You're on, and if this is about a partnership, it always means like you guys are on the same page, you're heading in the same direction, you see the future the same way. There's not going to be a lot of conflicts. You know, you're on the same path, you're looking in the same direction. But this is a very favorable card, especially I always look at this. What is he looking at? So he's looking at the future. What's in the future? Six of Rods. You being the best. This is, by the way, too, is a card of recognition that comes through earned recognition. It's not just a handout or a charity or, you know, default thing. It's earned recognition. You are chosen. You're head and shoulders above the rest. If you can see, there's other people down there. You know, and you, let me get it nice and clear. It wants to focus on faces. So you're up there. These people are, you know, you're above them. Not in a snotty, snooty way, but in a, you get the raise, you get the promotion, you're the one who's picked. You stand out in the crowd. You're pulled from the crowd. And you do have Ace of Swords down here too, so some, again, victory. Victory and victory. And I tried not to, I was not aware that I did repeat any words on these cards. I was really trying not to, any words, you know. But you have Triumph on both cards, too. See, I had no idea that I put two of the same words on the card. This is the first time I've noticed this. This has Triumph and Victory on it, and this has Triumph and Victory on it. And I was sure that I wasn't repeating any words, but I have come through with a few, and this one I found two. This is crazy. So Triumph and Victory, you know, that's the theme. Is that not the theme for you? I'm going to put that. That's your theme for this. And it's over stuff that, you know, you might have thought, man, this is just bringing me down so bad I'm never going to. Because sometimes with this card, it can be like it's just overwhelming, you know, and you just never can get past it. Your dreams are coming true. Two of Rods, you see your future and you can dream it, you can make it a reality. This is stuff that you've always dreamed of, but it just seemed like impossible. You know, it just seemed like so far. This is a big leap with Chariot and Six of Rods here. This is a huge, this could be a huge leap forward for many of you. When you've been struggling for a long time and it just seemed like, oh, like you're ready to throw in the towel. Like, oh, this is just never going to happen, you know. Page of Rods is down here in the bottom, so all the young dudes carry the news. The pages are the young dudes. They bring the messengers. And we're going to be in fire sign Aries, for the entire month practically. We move into Taurus on the 19th. But I feel, you know, it's beyond, because we've got Earth, fire, Earth. And we are moving from fire to Earth in the month of Aries. That's exactly what happens. So I feel like this good fortune and this is long-lasting. There's some long-lasting results here for you. But yeah, the other thing I want to mention regarding fire is on the 15th, tax day, actually it's the day my dad died, 26 degrees of Aries. We'll have a new moon in Aries. So the first 3 weeks and the 15th in particular could be some key when this is all starting to come together and fall out for you. But big changes, big shifts. We go from here to, you know, here. From struggling and ready to give up to being on top of the world. So, I'm on top of the world. But what is that? What was that song? We'll have to look it up. But let me get your animal totem first. The seagull. The seagull's in more than one world. That's the seagull energy. Let's read this first. Joyous seafarer calling from the sky, edging on this world and another. Well, there's two different things here, two different paths. Yes, there are two paths that you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. I sure hope so. Coming from a higher perspective, riding the currents of life. Yeah, let these currents of life just really grab you. Am I going to look up that I'm on top of the world? I guess. Well, that was a little bit of Stairway to Heaven lyric that came through, too. I don't even know if this is the right one. Yeah, it is. I'm on top of the world. If you love somebody, better tell them you're here, because they just might run away from you. They'll never know what went well. Then again, it just depends how long of a time is left for you. If I had the highest mountains, I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest rivers. You can have it all, but not till you move it. Because I'm on top of the world, I'm on top of the world, They wrote that in the lyrics. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. Yeah, that's what this is, and you have been waiting, that's for sure. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile. Been holding it in for a while. Let me blow this up so I can't blow it up. Take it with me, if I can. Been dreaming of this since I was a child. I'm on top of the world. Well, you can read the rest. It's long. I'm not going to read it. I can't blow it up. I'd have to find it on another site where I can blow it up. So, but yeah, you've been waiting a long time for this. And there's still time to change the road you're on. That came through really clear too. But anyways, hey Capricorns, thanks so much for everything that you guys do to help me and support the channel, and therefore the free videos, by purchasing my wares of the decks and the books and the readings and the t-shirts that I have on Amazon that are all kind of metaphysically oriented too, and all sorts of stuff. Please visit my website. You can find out everything I have there, or to make a donation, which is also greatly appreciated. Thank you for donating, liking, commenting, sharing my videos. Remember that you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. Don't forget about that limited time equinox reading. Have a great month of April, and I'll speak to you soon.